Hi everyone, let's welcome back to this week weekly market update. So let's take a look at what's happening last week and things to watch out for the coming weeks. As you can see that we come to the last day of the trading last Friday for the August of 2024, and August was really a wild ride with a sharp V recovery since the start of the month, with most of the major indices face a steep sell-off earlier in the month. That was resulted due to the Japanese actually increase their interest rate, alright, causing the carry trades position like USD yens to worry about it and causing margins to triggered, causing a panic sell-off. But last Friday closing, we can see what's happening to the market. Alright, stock closed higher, S&P 500 post 4 straight winnings months, Dow hitting all-time high. So if let's say you know being panicked by the market itself, but what's announcement from the news itself, I think it's not a very smart way to analyze market by yourself. So it's either you are being protected by knowing how to see the chart or looking more in depth on the economy perspective itself. You kind of like still save a bit from your portfolio, all right? So don't be panic selling, this kind of thing. Be more stable on what is happening to the market itself. All right, so let's take a look. On the coming Monday will be Labor Day for US, so market will be closed. And next week is actually a heavy economy data week, like non-farm payroll, unemployment rate, and it's very very important, very crucial. Why? Because it's a very sensitive month for September. As I mentioned before, in July is actually the rate cut month. It's highly possible traders, speculator, investor is trying to predict that September should be the first ever rate cut since the rate hike back then. Alright, so 31st August today, what I'm looking at right now, market continuously to go higher after the sharp V recovery, breaking above the resistance level zone, which I was talking about it since my 10th of August, watching this level. Is there any pullback for the short, the short side? But seems like market is pricing in with all this rate hike coming into play. So I won't be surprised after the rate hike there will be some, temporarily sour to the market index for the index to drop, or next week economy data came in to make the market to go lower for the next leg higher with the announcement of the rate cut. I would be surprised to that. Alright, so a lot of things can be pricing in till the rate cut as well. So otherwise, be cautious unless it comes with more significant breakdown level, like breaking below the support level. So this resistance zone right now will become support zone, right? So I can just turn support zone to watch out. Okay, I can just simply say, so used to be a resistance, right now turn support zone. If it break below 40k, that will be one of the signal to watch out for. Otherwise, if there is no kind of breakdown, we should see the strength continue to go upside. So just be cautious about your positions as well. Alright, so let's go into the few counter that we'll be looking into. Next will be the Hang Seng Index. So Hang Seng Index, I'll be talking about on and off about it. So last video, 10 August, Hang Seng Index able to close above the important support area, may have high chance to go bullish from here. So 10th of August is here. This is what I mentioned. So it closed above, it go even higher. Alright, so where is the crucial part? If you are intent to go into index, please watch out for this candlestick over here. Watch out over here, going to the weekly. Alright, this is what we will be looking into. Going to the weekly, can you see? Just nice the circle. Alright, so this pin bar, let me zoom in more. Alright, if you can see it. Right, so this pin bar, okay, this whole pin bar, watch out, will be the crucial area. If price fall below this pin bar, Hang Seng Index may not be that bullish after all. Otherwise, this should be the final support level that you should watch out for. Breaking this pin bar structure is not a good sign for bull. Alright, it's not a bull sign, good sign for bull. So I will just write a note, alright, to remind myself for my next video as well, 31st August. Watch out for this weekly candle pin bar break below may not show a good bull sign for HSI. Alright, so just a small note to remind myself. So this bar, otherwise we may start to see market hovering and go higher from here. Okay, so that is my take for Hang Seng Index. And then next we'll be looking into the next counter. Alright, how many people for youngster, for gamer out there, we hear about this thing called Black Wukong, the myth, right? The Black Myth Wukong. So this actually resulted Sony Group to spike 4 consecutive weeks due to the game. Why? Because the game can only play in computer or PS5, and Sony own PS5, and we can see that the Sony, the PS5 is actually kind of like they have the exclusive deal with Wukong to be the only the console stations for gamers to play, not even on Xbox. Alright, perhaps I'm not sure whether the news is true, but nevertheless, they also wanted to hide PS5 pricing as well. So with the Black Wukong myth, we can see how hot is it running in China. All the people is mostly youngster is playing. It's the hottest game right now. It's on TikTok, on YouTube. We can see that people is talking about it. People start buying graphic cards, to play. So in order instead of buying those expensive graphic card, people will just get a PS5 console and play. It's more cheaper, right? So I think the rally is not over yet. We can see it's a 4 sharp candle, green candle. I don't think it's rally yet. Breaking $100, we may see the for Sony to go into the next leg, maybe 110 or 120, and that is what I'm looking at right now. Okay, so I'll just write over here 31st August due to Black Wukong games, we may see Sony reach around 110 after breakout $100. Alright, so I don't think it's over, but just watch out from here. Okay, so if you want breakout prey, there's a breakout prey risk, so just monitor yourself. Okay, so next counter we'll be looking into will be, let me take a look. Okay, remember I post on Suntech REITs previously. Suntech REITs, I'm not sure whether it's still inside my Facebook page. I think I mentioned Suntech REITs. Let me take a look. Where is it? Or it's the video which there's no screenshot. Anyway, I did mention in Suntech REITs on 14 July previously, quite long ago. I say that it's worth paying these REITs, right? I say wait for the pullback. 14 July is after the sharp. Wait for the pullback to go in. So it's worth entering stop loss at 1 or 104. Pullback to around 1.11. So 1.11 is around here. Alright, below. So for people who didn't catch it because it didn't go to level, but for people who fear of missing out, catch it anywhere between, congratulations. Right now I catch it at this area, yes, this is 1.14. 1.14 is close to 8% return as for last Friday closing. Suntech REITs, I think it's worth playing on the REIT side due to the rate cut environment, due to the dividend payout 5% when I bought around 1 point something, and there is also capital gain. I think it's the perfect scenario for Suntech REITs as well. Yes, Suntech REITs ultimately it may not be as important REITs like hospital REITs or data center REITs, but on charting wise, the opportunity is there. Why not we just grab it, right? So this is what I mentioned previously. So I will just write a short note. 31st August, continue to hold and earn both capital and dividends gain. Shall monitor how it performs after rate cut announcement in Sep 2024. Okay, so this is just my short notes for myself. All right, so next we'll be going to the next counter. Pfizer once again. All right, Pfizer once again. So Pfizer, I mentioned some up there and then come down after the COVID, whatever. This is 2022. This is a weekly chart. So from weekly chart and go into a daily chart, we can see that the price is right now trading above the 200 days. All right, all along below. Right now, trading above 200 days. So in order to make the whole thing doesn't work, if it fall below 27, I won't like this structure anymore. So I will just put a short note, 31st August, buyers upside for Pfizer with SL around 27. Alright, so that is my call, supported as, sorry, your website price above 200 days, moving average. Okay, so just a short note for myself. I will be biased for Pfizer. Alright, so let's review it next week or in my next video. So next counter we will be looking into, which I mentioned previously, will be OXY. OXY, we are planning for some tradings, right? Opportunity. So we can see that OXY may watch this and nibble a bit and add to add some Warren Buffett portfolio because they are actually looking into it. But there are some price I wanted to enter and may not be this price around the support area 55. It may be somewhere around 50 or 45. I did mention in my other videos. Alright, using some other strategy. Nevertheless, I will just take note over here. 31st August, watch out for price around 50, sorry, 45/50. Yes, I know it's a huge gap, so I'm waiting for it to break down. I grab lower, cheaper than Warren Buffett for me to give my first nimble on it. Right, so I will just watch out because oil price may not be good. It's still on the sideways movement right now. Alright, so that is my take for OXY, and then let me see. Okay, there are a few more counter. I just mentioned my last counter for today will be Micron's, Micro Technology. This is since then, right? There's so many gameplay, and then we hit right now we revisit Micron again because after hitting the all-time high around 150 plus, what a sharp drop, and right now it's hovering here. So where are we looking? If price able to recover, all right, on the weekly chart, you can see if price able to recover from here, from the 50 days, then we may continue buy on Micron. Or otherwise, you can use your Fibonacci retracement to find where is a good support area for Micron. Right now, I can't write more on Micron because I'm still watching it to hit certain TA signal for me to give you a call. So I will put this into my watch list and not going to share what technique I'm going to use it until it I have more sign of going upside. But the other one, which will be Qualcomm's, this is more like a ready one because it's well supported by 200 days moving average after the pull down, and Qualcomm's is equally strong on the chips environment as well. So after the drop V-shape, will it continue to go higher? So it's well supported. So if you want to take on this, please take note where is your stop loss. Alright, where does a break below cause this to be an invalid structure? Alright, just take note on that for people who want to learn all this kind of unstructured, invalid structured stop loss level, where is to do it. If you want to learn properly how I analyze everything, you can go to my website. Alright, you can go to my website and then let me see. Okay, you can go to my website and then I does have some course as well. It's a beginner and advanced course. You can learn from there if you want to. Alright, there's online course, beginner course, and advanced course. Alright, so feel free if you tend to wish to learn the proper way of analyzing the market. Alright, so that's all for this week weekly market update, and I will see you guys in my next video. Hopefully I will try to do it next by weekly or weekly instead. Alright, so enjoy your weekend. Bye bye guys.